I never expected my life would change because I forgot my work laptop. I'm 34, never been married, no kids. Not by choice really, just how things worked out. I've been with my girlfriend for 4 years, and honestly, I thought we were headed somewhere good. Every couple months, my friend and I go camping at Pierce Lake. It's nothing fancy, just fishing, card games, and hanging out. Gives our partners some space too. Usually I stay the whole weekend, but this time I had to head back early on Saturday because I left some important files on my laptop at home. I called in a takeout order at our favorite Chinese place on the way back. Thought I'd surprise her, maybe turn this mistake into a nice evening together. When I got home around 5:30 p.m., I could hear her talking and laughing in the bedroom. I was about to call out when I heard what she was saying. My whole world just stopped. "He's amazing. I've never felt like this before," she was saying to someone. "We matched on Bumble 3 months ago. Yes, way better than him in every way. I know I should feel bad, but when he goes on those trips, what am I supposed to do? Sit at home?" The takeout bags dropped from my hands. She must have heard because she came running out. I just stood there, staring at her. She tried to grab my arm, saying something about how it wasn't what I thought, but I pushed past her, grabbed my laptop from the study, and walked out. That was 4 days ago. I've been staying at a small motel about 45 minutes away. She's been calling and texting nonstop. My mom keeps calling too. Apparently my girlfriend's been reaching out to everyone trying to find me. My friends Kai and Marcus have been covering for me, just telling everyone I'm safe and need space. The worst part? I had everything planned out. Next month would have been our 5th anniversary, and I was going to propose at the annual barbecue where we first met. The ring is still sitting in my sock drawer at Kai's place. He and his wife helped me pick it out. I don't know what to do now. Part of me wants answers, but another part just wants to never see her again. How do you face someone after hearing them brag about betraying you? My mom says I should at least hear her out, but right now, even thinking about her makes me feel sick. I keep looking at my phone, wondering if I should call her back. But then I remember what I heard, how happy she sounded talking about being with someone else, and I just can't. My friends say I should just block her everywhere and move on, but is that too harsh? I've never dealt with something like this before. It feels like everything I thought I knew about the last 4 years was just wrong. A week passed and things got messy. My friends came to check on me at the motel that Friday night. I told them everything, including the proposal plans. They were shocked. We all hung out together often, and no one had noticed anything off. I spent that night at the motel bar, drinking way too much. My friends stayed with me, even though their wives kept calling to check where they were. Jade, Marcus's wife, especially wanted to talk to me. She and my girlfriend are close, and she kept saying how worried my girlfriend was, how I should just come home and talk. I couldn't deal with it. I made some bad choices that night, flirting with random women at the bar. Looking back, I was just hurt and trying to feel something else. My friends got me back to my room eventually. The next week, Marcus drove by our house on his way to work. He let me know she had gone back to her office, so I went home to pack my stuff. The place was a disaster. Takeout containers everywhere. Dirty dishes piled up, clothes scattered around. It took me almost 4 hours to get everything packed. Before I left, I cleaned up the place, one last decent thing to do, I guess. She must have realized I'd been there, because my phone exploded with messages. I moved in with my mom temporarily. Yeah, I know how that sounds, a 34-year-old living with his mom. But rent's not cheap, and I'm stuck on a lease until October. Finally, I texted her back. Agreed to meet at O'Malley's downtown, but only with Marcus there. She wanted me to come home instead, said we could work through this, but I stood firm. This had to be on my terms. When we met, she tried making small talk, asking how I was doing. I cut straight to it. I had questions, and I needed honest answers. At first, she claimed it was just one time a mistake. But when I told her there was no chance of us getting back together, so she might as well tell the truth, everything came out. She'd been doing this for 2 years. Every time I went camping with my friend, she'd meet someone. Her excuse? She thought I might be cheating on those trips, so she was evening the score. I got angry then, told her that was garbage, and she knew it. When I asked about protection, she said, usually. Good thing I'd already gotten tested. Then I showed her the ring, told her about the proposal plans, how I was going to do it at Kai's barbecue where we first met. That's when she finally broke down, begging for another chance. But all I could think about was her voice on the phone that day. How happy she sounded talking about being with someone else. I walked out of O'Malley's that night knowing it was really over. She's still messaging me, but I'm about to block her number. I spent the rest of the night watching sports and drinking beer at home, trying to figure out how my life turned into such a mess. Things started falling into place this week, though not in ways I expected. Remember Jade, Marcus's wife who hosts the annual barbecue? She called me Tuesday. Apparently, my ex had told her it was just one mistake, one moment of weakness. That's why Jade had been pushing me to work things out. When I told Jade the whole truth, about the 2 years of cheating, about how my ex used my camping trips as an excuse, she was furious. She called my ex right there and then. After confirming everything I'd said was true, Jade told her not to come to the barbecue next month. Said she couldn't believe my ex would do something so awful to someone who was planning to propose. Later, Jade apologized to me, saying she felt terrible for trying to get us back together. I told her it wasn't her fault. We were all fooled. Those Saturday girls' nights, they used to have at our place while I was away. Turns out my ex would wait until everyone left around 11 p.m. before meeting up with whoever she was seeing that weekend. I've been trying to figure out who she was talking to on the phone that day. I overheard her. Pretty sure it was her sister. I've tried reaching out to her 3 times, but she won't respond. Their mom called me, though, asking if there was any way to fix things. There isn't. I went back to work on Monday. It feels good to have a routine again. No more drinking. My liver needs a break, and drowning my sorrows wasn't helping anyway. Mom's been great about letting me stay with her until the lease is up. Sure, it's not ideal, but it's temporary. Jade says my ex isn't doing well. Honestly, I'm not doing great either, but that's not my problem anymore. The last 4 years feel like a lie, but at least I found out before buying a house together or getting married. That's something, I guess. The barbecue's coming up soon. It'll be weird being there without her, but it's better than pretending everything's fine. My friends have been solid through all this. They check in, but they don't push me to talk when I don't want to. I blocked her number now, and all her social media. Maybe someday I'll look back and understand why she did what she did. But right now, I'm just focused on moving forward. Get my own place in October. Maybe join that boxing gym Kai's always talking about. Small steps. You know what's funny? That laptop I forgot, the reason I came home early that day, ended up saving me from making the biggest mistake of my life. Sometimes life's weird like that. Things fall apart, so better things can come together. At least, that's what I'm trying to believe. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this story, please hit that subscribe button to help us reach our goal of 1,000 subscribers. Don't forget to give it a thumbs up and share it with friends or family who might enjoy it too. Your support means a lot. And if you have any thoughts, questions, or story ideas, drop them in the comments below. I'd love to hear from you. See you in the next story.